Hi, it's Giselle. I'm coming back because I found new materials for my baby shower and children's party theme. Of course, I found the materials after the fact, but that's okay because it just helps me to improve and find new ways of doing things. Okay, so the first one is for a children's party, or you can use it, as I said, for the baby shower. I did for my niece, and it's going to be a very large candy. Materials are very simple. All you need is one of these noodles that comes in a very long size at the Dollarama or any other stores, and you just cut it up to 5.5 inches. You need iridescent paper. You can use other paper, but I found this one very pretty. It just shows the colors right through. It's sort of like crunchy. And you need a material like this, a fabric, or I prefer the fabric because the gift paper will tear, and it's nice if there's bubbles because it makes it look like a candy. Okay, so you take your noodle and you roll it, place it inside your fabric. Then you're going to grab your two ends, of course, one at a time. Your trusty elastics, okay, and you're going to wrap it around to make your ends of the candy. Okay, what I've done for the purposes of this video, I forgot to tell you, I'm just going to tape this end, but you know, of course you're going to glue it, but I prefer to tape it because if something goes wrong with the video, then you have to unglue it and all that stuff. So I'm just taping it for the purposes of this video. So the other elastic on the other end, okay, just do the same thing. Wrap it around 3 or 4 times so the candy doesn't fall apart on you. Okay, like this. Just gonna make sure that I put enough tape for this video so that my candy doesn't fall apart, but with the glue it will not. Okay, so there you go. You've almost got your candy. Then you take your iridescent paper, wrap it around your elastic, and it won't show, like I said. Try to make it even. I've already cut the two ends to make the two peaks like we do for a bow. Okay, then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Same thing on the other side. Okay, so you've got a cute little candy to put on your table. What I did, I placed them around them on my niece's shower table. Look really cute. You can do these for Christmas as well. They would look really nice because they look like these the crackers that we have on New Year's Eve. So you can, it's multi-purpose, this project. I did make another type, but I couldn't find this paper anymore. This paper had, you know, the shiny side on top, and underneath it was like looked like a fabric from a tablecloth, but couldn't find it anymore. It's okay, so I chose the other one, just as cute, you know. So I placed these among the party favors or whatever the occasion may be, you know. So that's my first project, okay. My second project, very easy as well. All you have to do is the materials that you need are very simple as well. You need a cup like this, plastic cup. Okay, I found this one, of course, after the fact again. This one's got some designs across it. Looks really cute, but you can just buy the ordinary cups. It doesn't matter. Okay, it looks just as cute when it's finished. This is going to be an ice cream cone for a children's party. Just tell them that it's not real ice cream and offer them the ice cream so they won't be disappointed. Now, this project has a special meaning to me because I used it for a lady that I used to take care of. She was special to me, and when I made little projects for her like this, it gave her a bit of joy. And I told her we were making ice cream cones, and she said, "Oh, we're gonna eat them?" And I said, "No, but we're gonna have ice cream later." So she was very happy. So that being said, okay, so you need your plastic cup. What you do is you need to do some prep at the beginning. Okay, now you need to uh, make a little hole about half an inch or a quarter of an inch here. And the easiest way that I found to make the hole was to take one of the tea light candles and just sit it here, you know, for a few minutes, and it does melt the plastic. I tried with tools and it was a mess. You know, I was putting the screwdriver and everything through my hands, so I said, no, I'm just gonna melt it. So once you do that, okay, you're going to have, where's the other one that I made? Okay, you're going to have this finished project like this. Looks really, really cute. You see, what you do is you melt the hole here, okay, and then I have the material also that you need, I forgot to say to you, is cord like this. You find this at the Dollarama. I found it in the tool section. Don't know why, but that's where it was. And so what I did is I glued all around here about seven layers of this cord all around. I just glued it. Did the same thing at the bottom here, like this. And then you just get what those glass stones, you know, they're very, very cheap to buy. And I glued them here. I glued about 6. You need about a dozen of these things. And I glued them all around just to make it pretty. Did the same thing at the bottom and covered the inside with tissue paper. Now, if you can imagine, this one of course would look much prettier because it's got the designs, but it's okay. I found it after. Okay, then of course your ice cream cone. That's a very important part of it. Okay, so the ice cream cone is done with, okay, what I did is I found this matte tack paper that you know you do for your inside of your cupboards, and we don't do them anymore, but anyways, I found this, and it looks like, you know, the ice cream cone, the fancy ice cream cones that we buy, and I glued the front and the back, you know. I shaped it into a fan, and then of course the inside is just 3 layers of you know, those gift bags that tear all the time, the huge ones that you don't use anymore. So I used 3 of those and made the shape of the fan, and then matte tacked this on top of, you know, after I did my shape. Then all you have to do is make the circle like an ice cream cone, okay? Then again, for purposes of this video, I will just tape it. Okay, so just tape it. Now, okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to insert your cone in here, in the, where you melted the inside of the plastic cup, okay? Now the only thing missing, of course, is the most important, the ice cream. Okay, so for the ice cream, I bought 3 colors. 1 white, because I like vanilla. 1 orange Play-Doh, like this. And I made my own brown. Brown is very hard to find. Can never find it. But I got this idea from a lady, she's Granny B on YouTube, and she showed how to mix the colors. She's very nice and everything, and she has a very pleasant voice, one of those voices that you would hear on a storybook, you know, program or something. I like listening to her. So she's Granny B, so check her out, and she's really good. Anyways, I made my brown, my chocolate brown. I'm going to start with my vanilla. The only vanilla I could find was this plasticine stuff, but I'm going to try and make my own because this one dries, doesn't goes hard a little bit after a while, rather than this Play-Doh is more flexible to use. But for now, I'm going to just use that. Okay. So before you do your ice cream, what you're going to do is you're going to stuff some tissue paper so that your cone sits at the top, you know, and it comes up. I'm going to get some more tissue paper because I don't have enough. It doesn't really matter the color or anything because I'll be back in a jiffy. Here I am. Okay. Because you just want to build the height. That's all. That's all you want to do. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to start with the vanilla. So you just make your cone. You know, try to put some little lumps and bumps in it because that's the way ice cream is. Place it on the top, okay? And then you're going to press the sides to make it look like it's melting on the cone. Because that's what ice cream does, okay? So that's my first flavor, my vanilla. I like vanilla, but I love chocolate. I am a chocolate-holic, oh boy. So my next flavor is going to be chocolate. Okay, so there you go. I have my chocolate, which I will place on top of the vanilla. Yummy. Yeah. Okay, so again, you know, sort of press on it so that it looks like it's melting into the vanilla. And you could leave it like that. You could do two layers, two cones. But silly me, I want to do the third layer. So I'm going to see if the third layer is too heavy or if it's good to put the third layer. Sometimes it's less is more, as they say. So I'm going to try. And if it's too heavy, then we'll just leave it with the two flavors, the chocolate and the vanilla. Okay, this could be like orange flavors, like they have all kinds of flavors these days. Marmalade, or I don't know what would be orange as well. Okay, so I'm going to put this one at the top. Okay, seems to be okay so far. It doesn't seem to be toppling over. So, yeah, there you go. So again, you know, sort of squeeze it so that it looks like it's melted into each other. And see, it is becoming top heavy. So I would suggest either you do your cones smaller or keep it to two flavors. It's good too, you know. Just experimentation, that's all. Okay. And then last thing that I'm going to do to this little cutie is I am going to make a ribbon around. Where's my ribbon? Okay. So you cut up a ribbon about, I would say, about 12 inches. Something, you know, ice creamy looking. Look, like this. About 12 inches, I would say. Cut it. And then you're going to wrap it around your ice cream cone. And then you're going to make your little peaks like we do all the time for bows. See, this one's a bit too long, so I'm going to cut it a bit. And there you go. You have this cute little ice cream that can sit on a table. So I would say that, you know, if you have, I'm just going to take all this stuff out of the way.